Hey, it's Super Death Show. I recorded this commentary once already, and I didn't realize I didn't have my microphone plugged in, and it was using the onboard microphone on my Surface Pro, so the audio was completely terrible. So I'm redoing it now. Last week I asked you to comment in the comments for the video, and SpottyLink won the random number generator pool thing, and he requested a Star Wars piece. So I don't know anything about Star Wars, so I started referencing these Star Wars images to figure out what I'm doing and what kind of clothes they wear and stuff like that, and the colors of lightsabers and bullshit. And I also referenced a Kill la Kill screenshot to get a good pose down for him. I hope that isn't too cheap, but that's how I was composing the picture. You'll see it this Friday on the Fan Art Friday because I've only got the sketch done. I sent him the sketch. He seemed to like it, and I just got to ink it and color it, and that should be that. But for the image you're looking at right now being drawn, it's a poster that I started working on last week. It's actually referenced from Final Fantasy VII's poster, but with Danger Vision characters. I thought it was pretty cool because there's a lot of references to Final Fantasy VII in this chapter. But I like this poster. It's if I was to put both books together, or both stories, Bad Music Zombies and Super Death Face together in one book, it would probably use something like this as a cover. I would probably draw a new cover. But I was asked today if I would print the first book out because somebody wanted to buy it, and the only reason why I haven't tried to print the first book or anything is because I try to draw. I've drawn like 4 covers for the first book, and I'll look at them for a few minutes, and then I won't like it. Like I wouldn't like it on the front of a book, and that's the biggest problem with it is I can't come up with a cover idea. But if I did put both books together, I guess the actual cover of the book could just be the design of the Super Death Face book in the comic. So that's an idea, or use something like this. But that's the reason. When this whole Danger Vision thing's wrapped up, it should be around 300 or 400 pages. So I would probably just put both books together and just have it like that. But anyways, like I said, in the background, I'm just inking and coloring this sketch that I came up with last week. Well, I didn't come up with the idea since it was already a poster. And since it is Danger Vision related, it counts for a Super Death Show video. How do you like that? It's a loophole. Sorry. I'm really tired right now. It's 3 in the morning. I've been working with Quentin on an animation. We're animating a short comic. The What If Uno Was an Anime by EMCEE. EMCEE. I don't know. Do you pronounce that MC? Anyways, she made this a few couple comic pages of What If Uno was an anime, and it's a lot like if Yu-Gi-Oh used Uno cards. It's a pretty funny comic, and we're working on that right now. We got to record some audio for it and finish the few frames that it has for it, and it should be a pretty quick animation to throw together. It ain't going to be very long though, maybe a minute or two. Other than that, there's about 15 pages left in this chapter, and there's a lot of Final Fantasy VII references coming up. So, like I said, that's why I did the poster for fun. But after this chapter's over with, I'm thinking of just halting the comic. I know I've been halting it a lot lately, but I'm thinking of halting it for an extended period of time because I want to take a break from the comic. That way, I was talking to Frank the other day, and he's got this idea in my head because he wants to do it, and now I want to do it to just start over and relearn everything about drawing. And one thing I've noticed is I've hit a ceiling. Like, I mean, I know my cartoony looking drawings, it's the best I can do, and I haven't been able to do any better, seems like, in the past few years. So I don't know much about drawing or coloring or drawing backgrounds or anything like that. And I think it's time to throw all that out the window and just start over learn everything from the basics, because I never actually learned how to do anything. I just drew what I saw, and it just isn't good enough. I just turned 30 this year, and I'm nowhere where I want to be, where I thought I could be, and I'm gonna start over from the as basic as I can get, and try to learn everything I can, for as long as it takes, I guess. But to get a good solid start, I'm gonna stop doing the comic for a little while, and then I'll come back and I'll pick it up. It'll give plenty of time to write some more for it, and try to make it a little more interesting and a little more planned and a little more structured, because there's absolutely nothing written after this chapter. But I'll have all this time to draw and write, and it should make for a better continuation of this comic, because it's not going to last forever. It's going to, like I said, last for about 400 pages, and that'll be it. And hopefully I'll come out as a better artist too if I take this break, so I can relearn everything. But those are the future plans. There's still a bunch of videos. Like, when I go through this try to relearn how to draw thing, I'll make videos on that too. If you guys want to watch me learn how to draw, and you want to try to learn with me, I guess we could go through it together, or not. Or you could tell me some tips while I'm doing those videos. What am I doing wrong? But that's it. It's New Year's, so Happy New Year's. I'll see you tomorrow if you're watching this on New Year's, which would be Friday. Would be the tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow with the Fan Art Friday video of the Star Wars stuff. So see ya.